Hi, my name is Mariusz Ługiewicz and I am Product Manager in Swim for a Dream Foundation in Poland. We joined the Movement Pills project because it matches our mission. We want to help people to get more movement awareness. We use sport not only for physical activity. We use it also for education, personal growth and more success in life. During the Movement Pills project, we decided to choose 3 cities: Łódź, Ozorków and Sokolniki. We created a website to promote this project and we also started to working with local libraries and city centers to promote it even better. Activities took place in July and August, 2 times a week in each city. Over 100 people joined our project. Also, trainers and local partners promoted it via their own social media platforms like Facebook. In our local context, working with pharmacists was really difficult. So we changed the model and decided to work with the senior centers directly to reach more local communities. This worked really well. We worked with people 50 plus, seniors and people who cannot afford the fitness centers in Poland. Key to success was responding to real community needs. We cooperated with sports clubs and senior centers in Poland. They helped us to promote this project offline with leaflets and posters. In online, they helped us with social media like Facebook or Instagram. Local senior newsletters was crucial to reach the larger groups in our project. The most important factor was trust and belief that we can deliver the project that they deserve. Inclusion was very important for us. We work with partners who already support people with disabilities and seniors. Groups were mixed by gender and age, so trainers needed to adjust the exercises to those groups. All activities were safe, simple and open to everyone, regardless of their age or health. The key factor was the flexible and supportive approach of our trainers. The main lesson was the flexibility and understand the local context. Important skills were communication, building partnerships and working with experienced trainers. We used simple tools like websites and social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, etc. To scale the program, we will need better promotion, support from local institutions, and more materials for future partners.
My name is Christina Silikiri and I represent Olympiakos Sports Club in Greece. Olympiakos is one of the largest multi-sport organizations in the country, with long experience in grassroots sport and community-based physical activity programs. We joined the Movement Pills pilot because we wanted to explore new ways to engage inactive adults and lower the barriers between everyday life and organized sport, using sport clubs as accessible and welcoming spaces. During the pilot, Olympiakos implemented Movement Pills activities exclusively through its sport academies and affiliated facilities in Piraeus. Participants had access to a range of activities, including boxing, fencing, tennis, beach volleyball, swimming, walking and running. All sessions were delivered by experienced Olympiakos coaches in structured sport environments. In total, Greece reached 319 participants, with an average age of 52 years, confirming that the pilot successfully engaged middle-aged adults who are often exposed to sedentary lifestyles. In Greece, the Movement Pills engagement chain was adapted to the local context by focusing strongly on large-scale sport events and direct contact with citizens. Distribution was mainly carried out during major Olympiakos sport events, such as basketball and volleyball matches, where information stands allowed face-to-face communication with fans of all ages. In addition, collaboration with the Hellenic Athletics Federation enabled distribution during a road running event in Piraeus, which proved particularly effective in reaching people interested in physical activity but not yet active. This combination helped us distribute 29,586 out of 30,000 boxes in Attica, achieving one of the highest distribution rates in the project. Stakeholder collaboration was mainly built within the internal structure of the Olympiakos organization. Different departments, including basketball and volleyball sections, supported promotion during high-profile competitions such as EuroLeague and Champions League matches. All physical activities were delivered by Olympiakos itself, through its academies and facilities, ensuring quality, safety, and strong participant trust. A key challenge was the limited involvement of pharmacies due to regulatory and approval procedures, which led us to strengthen direct distribution through sport events instead. Activities were open to adults of different ages and fitness levels, with special attention to people who were not regularly active. Coaches were instructed to adapt sessions and encourage participation without pressure or performance expectations. The free trial period reduced economic barriers and allowed participants to explore activities without commitment. This approach was particularly effective in engaging women, who represented the majority of participants in Greece, and middle-aged adults who often hesitate to join organized sport programs. One of the main lessons learned is that activating inactive adults requires time, trust, and strong personal communication. Many older participants initially believed that sport is mainly for younger people, which made engagement more challenging. Direct explanation, human interaction, and gradual exposure to activity proved essential. Strong organizational capacity, trained coaches, and the use of trusted sport institutions were critical for success. For future pilots, tailored activities for older adults and additional support in communication and outreach would further strengthen the impact and replication of the Movement Pills methodology.
Ero curiosa, pillole di movimento, ho detto che cosa vuol dire? Che mi toglie il mal di schiena, il mal alla cervicale? No.
Una cosa che molti ci chiedono, ma come mai non ci sono delle pillole vere, si chiamano pillole del movimento?
L'ho aperta e dentro c'è, come si può vedere, un bugiardino con un invito a iscriversi gratuitamente in varie palestre per 2 mesi di prova, così ho detto perché no, proviamoci, ed è una bellissima esperienza che sicuramente prolungherò nel tempo.
Un progetto europeo molto importante che accoglie quest'anno quanti paesi?
8 paesi europei, l'Italia è il primo paese che inizia a sperimentare il progetto, quindi marzo e aprile sono i 2 mesi gratuiti in Italia.
Già dai primi di marzo che sono state distribuite tutte queste scatole nelle varie farmacie, ci sono stati subito riscontri nella nostra palestra e sono venuti almeno 12-13 persone che hanno provato le varie attività.
Mi piace anche moltissimo questo ambiente e quindi sto scoprendo varie discipline e adesso mi impegnerò a seguirne alcune. Un'attività fisica costante, era un po' di tempo che non facevo. È proprio un invito al movimento come medicina, al movimento come benessere, e in effetti devo dire che è una gran bella iniziativa.
È un progetto inclusivo, è immaginato per tutti e tutte. Non è solo promozione di attività fisica ma anche di salute e benessere, e non solo benessere fisico ma anche mentale.
Mi sono trovata subito molto ben inserita all'interno del gruppo e quindi lo consiglio anche da un punto di vista psicologico, oltre che da un punto di vista fisico, cioè stare assieme agli altri, fare movimento con gli altri fa bene, soprattutto a una certa età che poi tendi un attimo magari a chiuderti, e invece no, proprio bella, una bellissima esperienza.
Farmacia, per quale ragione c'era entrata?
Ma così il classico mal di gola, un po' di propultimo da spruzzarsi in gola e quindi è stato proprio bello, meno male che era scaduto l'altro.
I'm Svetłana project coordinator from BGB Active Bulgaria. Unfortunately, Bulgaria is one of the countries in Europe with highest mortality rate because of the cardiovascular diseases and one of the countries with lowest life expectancy rate. And here comes the Movement Peace project, a project that can make a difference for Bulgarian citizens.
Through the project, we organize a wide variety of activities targeting different population groups. We engage local fitness clubs, yoga studios, and functional training centers. We presented the project to more than 5,000 people through participation in sport festivals, open workouts, and partnership with pharmacies and doctors. One of our favorite events brought together over 30 seniors aged 65 plus who demonstrated that they prefer movement pills over the high blood pressure medications. Our oldest participant now attends yoga 3 times a week thanks to the project, and she's 90 years old.
And we are so proud of her. She's the living proof that the true key to longevity is movement.
We participated in 2 events celebrating International Children's Day, where we spoke with parents about the importance of physical activity in managing childhood obesity. Furthermore, we held meetings with over 150 teachers across various schools in Plovdiv. We discussed how vital sport is for their personal health and emphasized that through their own example, they serve as a role model for their students. We successfully organized a series of workouts in several schools to demonstrate that sport for teachers are both possible and accessible.
During the project, we work not only with pharmacists, we include endocrinologists because their recommendation to their patient to be physically active is crucial.
We signed memorandums of cooperation with all partners, doctors, pharmacists, and sport clubs. Both parties agreed on the project's idealistic goal and commitment to common objective: healthier and more active people. We provided opportunities for people of all ages and genders by securing coaches for various sports tailored to the participants' age and health status. What helped us most was our existing network of partners, clubs, doctors, and pharmacists who are vital in spreading the idea and engaging new stakeholders. Close cooperation with municipalities also enabled us to organize large-scale open workouts and events.
The biggest challenge we had was recruiting a sufficient number of sport clubs. Without significant funding, it's really hard to provide variety and quantity of different activities necessary to mass participation in the project. And still, Movement Pills is one of our favorite projects, and I really think that it can make a difference.
Team from Estonian Company Sports Association, and I am one of the project managers in the Movement Pills project here in Estonia. I was mostly responsible for finding new stakeholders and partners that would be willing to join the project. Sports club, trainers and organizations who would offer their services, and also possible partners who would distribute the Movement Pills boxes. Our goal was to offer a variety of activities so that participants would find new and suitable ways of movement they maybe haven't tried before, and find the best way to add movement to their daily lives. So, for example, we had jiu-jitsu trainings, orienteering and home workout videos. We also gave out the information about how to start with disc golf, running, skiing, bike riding, or how to start moving challenges to encourage community feelings and help to form a habit. We found that, as we thought, most effective and most used possibilities were the ones that did not require actually going somewhere with other people, the safety of our own home or neighborhood, while taking the first steps on the healthy life. In adaptation to a local context, the point that Estonia is quite small played a pretty big role. On one hand, it means that we have good personal connections someone always knows someone. So for us, all the new partners we got to join us in the project were our personal contacts. On the other hand, as we are so small, we only have a few really well-known sports and health organizations, and as Firma Sport is small and rather unknown organizations, it was hard to get new partners who we didn't have previous contacts with and who didn't know Firma Sport as an organization. And because we could not get any of these big and known organizations on board, it was hard to make us seem legit and trustworthy. What mostly worked with the partners we got were that they already were really into the mission to make people move more and were eager to grab on to any opportunity that would help that mission along. The partners were rather small and not so keen on money rather than just making a difference in the society. Same goes for the distributors of the movement pills boxes. They already valued a healthy lifestyle and wanted to spread the mentality, so the movement pills project gave a good opportunity for them to do so. In our case, it was pretty hard to establish cooperation with pharmacies, even to just get a little corner for them. Aren't offered to them as often as the pharmacists and healthcare centers, so they are more eager to participate. It is much easier to get partners if you have a previous partnership already or some kind of personal contact. Otherwise, organizations are pretty afraid of hidden responsibilities to them and do not trust you enough to give something out for free for this long period of time. The aspect that there are many ways to move yourself outdoors that are also safe and good for the mind really played out for us, because I think before people even consider taking a part in some sport, they should enjoy just or taking a class. We deliberately didn't implement any measures to ensure that inclusions were targeted. We just wanted to provide an opportunity to everyone by offering a variety of different sports that a person could do at their own pace, time and place. One of the most common problems for people so we try to find activities that the person can possibly do by themselves without going to some class or something like this. It is important that you are a great communicator and good at finding ways to point out the benefits for the other parties. Building trust. Country, or you have partners in these projects with you who are well known and trusted organizations. Otherwise, it is hard to get further than your own personal contacts, especially if you don't have any money.